Oh, hello everybody, and welcome to essentially me testing out gear. Let me give you a little backstory here, if you have time to hear it. First of all, good evening, everybody. I'm not over at a shared universe podcast studio. I am in a undisclosed location in Denver, Colorado, and this is purely this is purely a test because because I don't have anything planned right now. This isn't a show. I'm not promoting anything. I'm just saying hi and making sure everybody can see and hear me okay, which I believe you can. First of all, check out this dramatic lighting here. Um, I don't mean to be in profile either, which is not very flattering. Like, look at this down here. But I just don't have any room to put the camera over this way. Um, but the most important part is that it works. So, miking, my audio sounds good. The video sounds good. This is just basic hotel lighting, but big ups to the Sony Corporation for making fine cameras and lenses. Um, so let's explain where I've been the last couple days, where I've been, where I am, and where I'm going. Um, if you've been checking social media, you know that I've been, or I haven't been home. I've been out a lot, and yeah. So literally, my day started today. About almost 24 hours ago in an airport in Anchorage, Alaska. I left Anchorage this morning at 2:55 a.m. because that's how their flights go. Like every flight out of there is a red eye, and I landed in Denver, Colorado at noon. So that was that's it's quite a journey. But yeah, I spent the last 4.5 days in Anchorage, Alaska, and it was amazing. It was a blast. I had the time of my life. I saw things that only people only put on bucket lists: glaciers, sled dogs, sea life, mountain goats on glaciers. It was pretty insane. Um, and I want to give a huge shout out to Arctic Comic Con and the 5-person team there that brought me out. I had a blast. You guys ran an amazing show. The crowds were awesome and happy, enthusiastic, passionate, and fun. The city of Anchorage, also amazing, very welcoming. I had a great time, and it was filled with dive bars. Which, if you know anything about me, I love dive bars. So that was amazing. And two of my dear friends came out, Sarah and CJ, and I couldn't have asked for better friends to come out to something like this because they're up for anything. So, and yeah, one thing I learned about Anchorage, man, you guys love your karaoke. You guys love your karaoke, which is good because I love karaoke too. So I like every night, man. Every night, I gotta pick up my game though, man, because sometimes you keep going. I was like, I gotta sing some new songs or something, man. So yeah, but here I am. I'm in Denver, Colorado. I am live streaming I guess we considered a tech conference called AUVSI Exponential, and they deal with unmanned systems and drones and automated systems, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's a world that I don't really live in, but I definitely appreciate being someone with a technical background. However, since I flew right from Alaska to here, I couldn't bring any gear with me, so I shipped most of it, a lot of it before I left, which thankfully arrived safe and sound. And big shout out to my friend Natty Costello, who received it and brought it over to me today. And but the expensive stuff, I was like, okay, I can't ship that in a box and hope that it shows up, even if you insure it or ship it next day. It's like it'd be easier for me to get to Denver earlier and then just go buy it. So I've really been all over the city of Denver today. I like spent $100 in Ubers. If you're familiar with the Denver area, I was in Glendale. I was in Longwood. I've been downtown. I've been all over. So but luckily I hooked everything back up, got all the correct settings, and looks like everything's good. So thank you for helping me confirm that. Let's go to some comments here. DCJ RSRT10. Hola, amigo. Hello, my friend. The Geeky Z. Hello from Anchorage. All right. What's up, guys? Thank you again, Anchorage, for such a great time, man. I I want everyone to go to Anchorage now and see how awesome it is. Geeks, bars, food. Oh, the food. I swear everything tastes better in Anchorage, my friends. Awesome. David O'Brien shooting a found footage horror movie. Yeah, I mean, not much to be found here, though, except for a hotel room and snacks, messy bed, cherry coke. Mark H, how it goes? It goes well. I'm dead. I'm half dead, but I had to test this first. Ray Jackson from El Paso, Texas. What's up, my friend? A man I met in I believe Tucson several years ago, and ended up Ray Works sent me a big box, and inside it is a hat from a team called the El Paso Chihuahuas. That hat is one of my most prized possessions. I've not worn it as much as I should have, but it's so there's my bedroom, there's my bed, and up above is this big shelf. It's just filled with hats because I love hats. So, um, Ming Chen's one of the nicest guys. He was very nice to my autistic friend and treated him very well. I appreciate him more for it. Oh, come on, you guys were great, man. You guys really made my weekend, both of you. You guys are what Comic Cons are all about, my friends. So I really appreciate you two hanging out all weekend, and yeah, I hope to be back next year, and we can hang out some more. Yeah, I mean, you guys really embodied what Comic Cons and fandom are about, and I love seeing you guys at the convention. Off-world Adam, what's up? Greetings, my friend. Greetings from the this off-world. Speaking of off-world, just real quick, if I can tell a story. Me and my friend CJ stopped really late one night. We took a chance on this weird dive bar we passed on the way to karaoke, and come on the way back, he's like, let's go stop at that place, man. That place looks awesome. And it was this place called Barry's Baranoff Lounge. And we stepped through those doors, and we thought we had stepped into a portal to another dimension. And I'm convinced of this. I say that within the confines of that place, once you step through those doors, like, okay, like the beer they had was the same, and they took our money from our world, and the music is the same, but the people and the interactions and like the styles were not the same. Those are skewed from another different dimension. And how often do you get to travel dimensions, right? Like that only happens in the movies or in Anchorage, Alaska. So, yeah. Devin Reese, when are you going to be on Tom Steve Dave next? Stay tuned, my friend. I just shot something. It's going to be on Patreon, so hopefully you're a patron. Um, I like doing the Patreon stuff because it comes from the brain of Walt Flanagan. It's like stuff that he he just comes up with. I'm gonna put it on Patreon. I also like it because he cuts me a little check for it. So yeah, I use that check to travel around in for beer money at conventions. So Stuart Andrews, when are you coming to Vancouver? All right, so here's the story of Vancouver. I've only been to the airport, and it's sad because I know Vancouver's awesome. From everything that Kevin's told me when he went to the film school, from some of my actor friends who have shot stuff there, and then just from people who visited or lived there. I need to do something there where I actually leave the airport. I am coming close to it. I will be in Grand Prairie, British Columbia, in July. July. It might be June. Let me look at my calendar real quick, if I may. Grand Prairie, British Columbia is July 14th, 15th, and 16th. Brought to you by the fine people who bring you Northern FanCon in Prince George, British Columbia. Stuart, if you can make it to Grand Prairie somehow, it's probably not close. I will be there. Yeah, nothing to stop me from going to that convention. So, Mike Holtree, what's up? How you doing? You should tell the story of my mom smacking you at Still CityCon. I mean, you just told the story, my friend. Mike's mom smacked me. Now she asked for permission, so she asked for permission. But that photo is out there. If you literally Google like mom slaps Ming Chen, that probably comes up. So, are you coming back to Pennsylvania soon? Great question. So, The slapping photo happened at Steel City Con in 2017. I've been dying to get back there ever since for several reasons. One, Monroeville is awesome. Pittsburgh is awesome. We tore up. We like after the con ended, we went to Pittsburgh and we went to dive bars there and we tore it up there, man. We tore it up, and we've been trying to get back to Steel City since, and they haven't invited us. But dude, you were there. You saw. I think if we went to Steel City, I bet Walt would come out again. I think Brian would come out. You saw the lines, my friend. Like we did very, very, very well that weekend, and it was a lot of fun. I would love to come back. I would love to come back to Pennsylvania. So, and yeah, I mean there are no shortage of conventions in Pennsylvania. Contropolis just happened. I think there's a Fan Expo Philly coming up. Um, yeah, but I would love to be back at Steel City, and I think they changed hands, so I got to get the contact information for the new person running it. Or I mean, the best way to see us at conventions is just to tweet or Instagram, whatever their social media handle is. Like, listen, if you invite these fools, I'll come. Yeah, it's very much so. Stuart Andrews says it be at Grand Prairie. All right, listen. Don't kill yourself, but I would love to see you there, man. I know Grand Prairie's on the same side of Canada as Vancouver. I just don't know. Um, I just don't know where. Is it even in British Columbia or is it in Alberta? I think it's actually. Oh, all right. Sorry, it's not in British Columbia. It's actually in Alberta. So that's quite a ways. Oh, that's that's quite a ways from Vancouver. All right, dude. That's a long way. I don't kill yourself, man. Unless you want to come up to Grand Prairie. I just mapped this, so I know where Prince George is. So Grand Prairie is northeast of Prince George, and it's probably closer to Edmonton and even Calgary than Vancouver. So I'm sorry, dude. My geography is way off. Alberta's cool. I went to Calgary a few years back, and I had a blast, man. Um, there, me and my friend Amy Chu and Garrett Wang from Star Trek, we found this dim sum place there that was like open 24/7. So we couldn't sleep, so we wandered over there like 8 in the morning once, and there were all these like old Asian gangsters and shit in there. It was pretty awesome. It was pretty cool. And yeah, I should go hang out in Edmonton after, maybe. Who knows? And then I've been to Saskatoon at the Saskatchewan Comic Expo. That was fun. Um, and yeah, so I've been to Ontario. So yeah, I'm missing a couple. I would love to go to Winnipeg. I would love to go to Newfoundland. Love to go hang out in Montreal. Now I'm just naming Canadian cities. But I'm only doing it because I'm dead. So, anyways, I'm gonna deem this a successful test, and hopefully I can replicate it tomorrow morning when we go live. I am here for something called AUVSI Exponential, and it's automated systems drones. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool if you're into stuff like that. And yeah, the big hit of usually of that conference is the robot dogs. So, but I say, man, bring some droids out, man. You bring up some like R2D2, R5D4, man. That'd be pretty cool. So, all right, I'm gonna pack all this up and set it all back up tomorrow morning. Thank you for watching, and hopefully this was even mildly entertaining. And I hope to see you all soon. As you know, I travel a lot, and if you can't make it to Jane Silent Bob's Secret Stash or Red Bank, I will come to you. So, signing off from Denver, Colorado. This is Ming Chen from Comic Book Man, Puck Nuts, Tell 'em Steve Dave, Clerks 3, Dogma, The Viewsk Universe, The Mingisk Universe. Yeah, I will see you guys soon. Thank you very much. Good night.